reading for Virgo. Virgo, this message may or may not resonate with every Virgo watching. Please use your discernment when watching tarot. Thank you, Virgo, for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes and your comments. Let's see what messages Virgo has, or what energy surrounds you guys. Clear and concise message. Benevolent ancestors, Holy Spirit, universe, and spirit guides. Messages for Virgo. First oracle message out will always be the most significant energy-wise. So let's see, Virgo. Let's see. Clear and concise message for Virgo. Hold on one second. Let me turn it down. All right. Messages for Virgo. Ooh. Okay. Well, it was the sun, and it flipped out in the reverse. I don't know if I want to keep that. If that was the case, Virgo, you could be experiencing some not so good times right now, but we gonna keep it moving, because the clouds. The heart. The black fox. And the cross. Maybe I should have kept the sun in reverse out, because, I mean, okay, Virgo. Damn. I see the sky. If you could be telling me that you had to let go of a situation, there's an ending here. And I feel like, Virgo, you got your back turned. I also had this snake energy at the bottom of the deck. So, Virgo, the clouds came out. What's up with the clouds? Because I feel like there could either be a distraction or there's confusion of some kind. Either way it goes, there's a lack of clarity. The number 6 could be significant for someone. You could be telling me that you're a life path 6. You care about your family. Definitely, family is big for a Virgo. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the 7 of Wands. Virgo, you could be protecting yourself against somebody here that's jealous of you. There could be jealousy. You're defending yourself. I'm seeing the Empress energy. Taurus, Libra energy could be significant. Virgo, I just feel like you, why do I get a sense that you turn your back to something and you're resting? There's the Empress again. There's a Virgo here. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, but I feel like you're getting ready to give birth to something, or you could be working on something creative. Somebody here could be pregnant. Yeah, I keep seeing this rest energy. 4 of Swords. The Empress keeps showing itself to me. Okay, Virgo, so you are full of creative ideas. Yeah, it's like you cutting yourself away from something or somebody. You're turning your back on someone here who could be jealous. I saw the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, let's see. Why is the clouds here for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? We got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. And the 6 of Swords in reverse. Gee whiz. Virgo, I'm clarifying this distraction. Now, again, you could be telling me that there's a lot of distraction, or were a lot of distractions here. Something had you unfocused, or maybe you weren't sure about what was going on. With someone, I got the Ace of Wands. I see you no longer being, how do I want to put this? No longer being passionate towards someone. You've lost hope in another person or in a situation. The 5 of Cups is here in the reverse. You could be telling me that you feel a lot of disappointment here, Virgo. I get the impression that there's a Virgo here. You stopped caring. You lost passion for something and you stopped caring. 6 of Swords in the reverse. You're having to move on, or you had to move on, but this isn't what you wanted. I also feel like Somebody here can't move on from you. Let me get more on this. Two of Wands in the reverse. I do see Taurus energy here. Somebody here could be dealing with a Taurus, or you have Taurus highly aspected in your chart. The Two of Wands in reverse could represent not being able to decide. Like somebody here could have been indecisive. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse for Taurus? There's that Queen of Pentacles again. It's giving jealousy. It's giving jealousy here. It's either that, Taurus. You could be telling me that somebody here was jealous of you. Or you could be telling me that somebody here, they just didn't bring out the best in you. The King of Wands is here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarian energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Virgo, you could be telling me that you are taking some sort of action. The Ten of Wands is here in the reverse. It's like you're dropping some sort of burden. Something that had you unfocused. Or somebody else was unfocused. Scattered and all over the place. I feel like I'm talking to a Virgo here. You are single. You could be single by choice. But I feel like you're good. Like, there's something about you knowing that you are not codependent on anybody. So, why is the Five of Cups here in reverse? I get the impression that you stopped caring. Like, you stopped. Because I feel like this was disappointing. Whatever this is that you're moving on from. But at the same time, you stopped making it. You stopped making it matter. It doesn't matter. Or that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to change your focus. You could be telling me that somebody else here is feeling very regretful. Clear and concise message. What's this Five of Cups in reverse for Virgo? Why is this here? Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? There was arguments. Why do I get the impression that these arguments were like a no-win situation? That's all it was arguments. You and another person or you and a group of people can't seem to come to terms with something or get on the same page with something. I don't know if you're accepting it is what it is. I'm not going to keep fighting with this, though. I'm not going to keep, arguing with nobody. What else for this Five of Cups in the reverse? The Ace of Cups in reverse. I highly feel like, Virgo, you had to realize that you got to take care of yourself. You got to love yourself, or you have to pour into yourself. Because maybe this was distracting and, you kind of lost track of doing you. Making sure your needs were being fulfilled or met here in some kind of way. I'm picking up on somebody here just disappoints you. And I'm also getting regret. You could be telling me somebody else is regretful. Or maybe you have regrets. I don't know. What's the Six of Swords in the reverse? Somebody here can't move on. Or is having a hard time moving on. Or somebody's moving on with baggage. Emotional baggage. What's the Six of Swords? Yeah, there's unfinished business. I just got Capricorn energy. And that Empress. That Empress keeps showing up here, Virgo. Somebody who could be pregnant. That's not going to be every Virgo situation. But with the World in reverse, Capricorn energy, I feel like there's some unfinished business. Either there's unfinished business or there's an unlearned lesson. You could be telling me that you're realizing that somebody here they're not ready to accept it. They're not ready to learn from this, or is this somebody else feeling regretful and they want to come back towards you? Somebody here could be wanting to come back towards you because they recognize that you're this Empress energy. Again, the Empress could be a man or a woman. It's just a representation of how somebody is very abundant. Somebody has a lot to offer. Somebody here, you have a lot of creative ideas. You're very nurturing. You're very intelligent, loyal. Something tells me that there's a Virgo here. You recognize that this situation is not bringing out the best in you. You can't do nothing with this because there's too much arguments. I don't know if somebody here just wants to be difficult, or if this is like the jealousy within somebody just won't let them see your greatness. And you're not willing to fight with that. You're not going to continue to put yourself in a situation where somebody is so criticized. Why do I feel like somebody criticizes you, or somebody has some high expectations of you, and they keep disappointing you? They keep disappointing you. They keep letting you down. And it's like, okay, enough is enough. This is keeping me distracted or away from my vision. Somebody here wants you. Why does somebody want you to like not like yourself or fit? What the hell is this, Virgo? Is this somebody here who has a lack of hope, and so they look over at you and they're jealous of you because you got a lot of opportunities, or you're optimistic and excited about the future, and they're not, so they want to fuck with you and your energy? It's weird because I saw the Skype, so I feel like there's a Virgo here that's cutting it out, and you're turning your back on this. And it makes sense as to why you're doing it, but then it's like somebody don't want to let you go. So, it's like we can't come to an agreement. We can't come to terms with each other. I'm trying to move on, but you won't let me go. You won't let me be great. You won't leave me alone, something like that. Why is the heart here? This is two hearts coming together, right? Whether this is a love relationship, family, whatever the case may be. I just feel like the moon in the background is illuminating something. The moon in the background is illuminating something. It's bringing something to your attention. There's the moon again with this fox. Something has been brought to Virgo's attention. It's front and center. And I feel like it's somebody's motives or somebody's real true feelings about you. How they really feel. Why do I get it's jealousy? Don't forget the fact that the snake is here at the bottom of the deck too. What is this? I'm seeing Leo energy at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, Sagittarian energy, and Gemini energy at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here, I don't know if they played on your weakness, or if somebody here feels powerless. They want to reconcile with you. Somebody here feels defeated and they want to reconcile with you, or they want to come back towards you. This is somebody that you having a hard time getting along with, though. It's like every time y'all come together, it's nothing but drama. It's nothing but fighting. Like, because I feel like somebody here, either they're too critical, they criticize every damn thing going on, or they are just, they have these high expectations. What's this heart energy? The Emperor in the reverse, Aries energy. Yeah, somebody here who has a big ass ego. They think very highly of themselves. They don't have to be an Aries. This could be an older individual. It definitely feels like this person's set in their ways. But they want to be in control. It's their way or the highway. And I feel like that's not going to work for you. Like, where's the compromise here? Ooh, and this person's dramatic. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So not only do they have a inflated ego, but they also are emotionally manipulative or dramatic. They don't have to be a water sign. They could be any sign. And this could be a woman in masculine energy. Put it however it resonates. Virgo. Somebody here is being a pain in your ass. They're making it difficult for you to love them. They want to be loved by you, but they want to be in control of the shit. Child, listen. Why I keep seeing sixes? Somebody here could be a life path 6. Family matters. This is a family matter. Family matters to you. It's like this person don't know how to show love. Or they're like emotionally blocked, emotionally unavailable. This person could struggle with like depression or some sort of mental illness that they struggle with. But I'm getting drama. I'm getting drama. They always bringing that fucking drama. It's because they're never satisfied. That don't have nothing to do with Virgo. Thank you for the gifts. The High Priestess. You know, it really feels like whoever this person is, they struggle with showing emotions. You know, they don't like to wear their heart on their sleeve. And when they get emotional, it's like over the freaking top. This person has a hard time regulating their emotions, like being in control of their emotions. Thank you for the gifts. They definitely don't come from their higher self. Like, this is some low vibrational shit. Virgo. It's some low vibrational stuff. Could be a Pisces. I feel like you love this person, but damn. Sheesh. What's the cost of loving this person? Like, what does it cost you? So I'm seeing one-sidedness. Like, this person, they got a one-track mind, or like I said, it's their way or the highway. And they have a hard time seeing it from anybody else's perspective. And it creates disharmony. I'm seeing this disharmony in a home. Like, there's no peace. It's because this person has no peace within themselves. So nobody is going to have peace. It's infectious. This person tries to project their negative energy towards other people. I don't know if they know this or not, or if they're aware of this or not, but you walking away from this. If you have not already, there's a Virgo here that walked away from this shit. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Live in misery? Misery does love company, though. I see a Virgo here. You're releasing yourself from this. Shit is toxic. Damn. Damn. What's this Emperor in reverse? I sense that this person, they hate on your positive energy. Like, you could be somebody that's very positive, very high vibrational. You just stay optimistic, and the minute they see that shit, they come and attack it. Like, I don't know no other way to put that. It's like misery loves company. It's like crabs in a bucket. You ever seen crabs in a bucket? They don't let, if one crab is seeming like it's even making it out the bucket, the rest of the crabs are holding on to it, so it can't get out anyway. When this person is latched on to you, it feels codependent. But they're codependent on you to, like, drain you. I don't know how to put this, Virgo. Anyway, what's the Emperor in reverse? This is not going to be every Virgo's story, okay? So if this is not resonating, this is not your story. All right, we got 10 of Pentacles. This is family. This is a family matter. It's either a family member or there's somebody you got a family with. 10 Pentacles. That still is not an excuse for somebody to just be a butthole. It's not an excuse for that. Yeah, the moon, again. We see the moon here. It's here with the heart, and it's here with the black fox. So the moon could be signifying, like, how this is, like, being illuminated, is being brought to your attention for a reason. Like, and I feel like there's a Virgo here. You see it and you're making a decision for yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to nurture yourself. You can't let somebody tear you down, because I feel like their attitude is infectious. Pisces, Cancer energy again. What about this King of Cups energy in the reverse? I feel like this person, they got something going on with them. They need to go talk to somebody, or they need to make sure maybe they dealing with some chemical imbalance or something. It feels like this person's sad, or they're just never satisfied. That's Virgo. Virgo. So I just got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse, they make foolish decisions. They do foolish things. They do things impulsively. Maybe they say things and then they be like, ooh, shit, I shouldn't have said that. But it's too late. You done said it. They make poor choices in love. They don't think about consequences. This is somebody that's just really impulsive, unpredictable. Heavy on the emotionally unavailable. This person could have fumbled you. If this is a relationship, this person, they made some sort of poor choice in love. Maybe they chose somebody over you. They acted too quickly. This person could be wanting to talk to you, Virgo. I'm seeing the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gender does not matter. This could be a woman in masculine energy, put it however it resonates. But they want to come talk to you. What do they want to say? You make them happy. You're the only thing that makes them happy. It's weird. Because if this is what you call Virgo making you happy, but you tearing Virgo down, Virgo don't want that shit. No, thank you. Virgo is happy being single. You could be telling me that you're dating, but you're not really serious about anybody, or you just want peace. This is somebody that's unpredictable. That's the part that I'm tripping on. Like, you never know what the hell you're going to get with this person. This person could be emotionally irrational. Like, they just show up and it's like, what the hell is wrong with you now? What the hell did I do now? What is it you don't like now? Like, damn. What's the High Priestess in the reverse? But they want to come tell you that you make them happy. Virgo, I feel like you made the best decision by moving on, by letting this go. It's unfortunate, but I feel like you're making the best decision to follow your vision, to follow your path. I'm getting Aquarius energy here. Because this person just, when I tell you, you can't figure them out. They don't let you in. They're not open emotionally. They're closed off. You don't know what's really going on with this person. But the way they act is just like, it don't match. You say you love me, but you keep on like criticizing. Or you keep being unhappy with the shit that I do, or something like that. Or maybe this person, they can't tell you that they love you, or they don't know how to give you a hug, or, oh man, this person, they're blocked emotionally. Or this person, they disappointed you by going off and being with an outside third-party energy. And I don't know what they expected. Did they expect that you were going to chase them, or that you were going to be crying over them? Or I feel like you made the right decision letting this go. Because this person is distracting your potential. I get the star as you, it's you, a positive soul, a positive individual. Or you're trying to be that way. I mean, damn, life ain't perfect, but I just feel like there's a Virgo here. You had to make a difficult decision to let somebody go. It's either you or me. It's like it ain't gonna be me. Is you? Yeah, somebody here could have been secretive. You could be telling me that you found out something that they were doing. What you do in the dark comes out in the light. Maybe this person was gossiping, spreading rumors about you, or just say you're not a Virgo, but this resonates. There's something gets exposed. The moon is all over this reading. What's this black fox? You can't trust this person. Yeah, you walking away. You out of there. What are you supposed to do? You know? You're not going to sit here and let somebody keep wounding you. You're not going to sit here and allow somebody to keep... It's like the way that they feel, again, it's like they're trying to infect you with that. They want you to feel the same way they feel. And you're not going to sit around and let that happen. This Five of Pentacles could be you blocking their ass. You could be telling me this person's blocked. You can't trust them. To be honest. This person may not know what to do now. Now they're at a crossroad, or they're indecisive. This person wasn't sure about you. They made you feel it too. They made, you know, they don't know what to do. They can't never make decisions or something like that. What's the Two of Wands? Yeah, they're negative. They have a negative mindset. Very pessimistic, critical. They criticize every damn thing. This person could complain a lot. You're tired of the complaining. Like every time you turn around, this person complain, ain't no milk in the refrigerator, slamming the refrigerator door and shit. Like, I don't know, like, they complain about the smallest stuff. This person, they're petty. And they take every moment they can to complain about you. But you make them happy. It's weird, Virgo. But they say you make them happy. I just get the impression that you know that it's toxic. You know, hanging around this person is just like, damn. Is there anything good happening in your life, sir, ma'am? Like, what in the world? Somebody here really needs to work on that. Because I feel like this would have kept going. If you would have stayed, or if you're staying in this situation, I just see this being a repetitive cycle. And there's something about you, Virgo. You just have too many dreams, aspirations. You just have this positive energy about you. You're ready to tackle your problems and situations. You're not going to sit back and complain. You could be telling me that you're very grateful. You try to stay positive. So, yeah, this is like a monkey on your back. You're not going to continue to carry this person's burdens. You're not going to continue to carry this person. You could be telling me that this person's really codependent on you. They call you just to fucking talk about negative shit. That's what it is when they say you make them happy. You provide them the opportunity to complain. So if you constantly complain about everything, guess what? You're manifesting that shit. You're manifesting more negative things into your life. You stay in that energy and in that frequency. You could be telling me that you tried to help them. You tried to, you know, show them where they could be optimistic in times. Maybe this person expected you to carry their burden, to help them. You know, there's some people out here, they look upon others to be the light instead of seeking that themselves. Instead of seeking enlightenment for themselves, they rather somebody else do it for them. It feels codependent. It feels codependent. And that's toxic. What's this cross energy? Somebody here could be a life path 9. You could be born, what is that, September? I just, Virgo, I hate to say this because I don't feel like you don't care, but you don't care. Like, you're trying to, like, detach yourself from, you cannot carry this person. You cannot take them to the promised land. They got to do this shit themselves. They got to do their own inner work. That's not your responsibility. It's distracting. I got Temperance energy. Sagittarius could be significant for someone. Yeah, and it's self-sabotaging. You recognize that the more you pour into this person, the more you sabotage yourself. Because at the end of the day, I don't think this person shows you appreciation. I mean, if they complain about everything, what's to say they don't complain about your efforts too? I feel like there's a Virgo here, you feel unappreciated. You feel like you're in martyrdom. You are a martyr. You love to help the little guy, or you love to help the underdog. You're there for that type of energy, but damn it, when the underdog don't show you reciprocity, like when the people that you're trying to uplift and help don't show that love back, this is when you fall into martyrdom. And I feel like you are tired of that. You're recognizing something about that. It's oppressive. It's oppressing you. There's something about this moon energy. This moon is illuminating something for a Virgo here. What's the 7 of Cups? Well, damn. Well, that was too many. But it was the Devil, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Actually, when I saw the Devil, and we saw the Devil together, it was in the reverse, which meant that you were releasing yourself from this. You were liberating yourself. But now that these 3 cards just hit the floor, Capricorn energy could be significant for someone. This is toxic. Somebody's very codependent on you, Virgo. Or it could be a few people that are codependent on you. Maybe you are realizing that you have to stop being so available to people, because they don't show gratitude for that shit. And it's disappointing. And it's heartbreaking. When people don't show you love back. When people don't come back and help you at times when you need it. What's the 7 of Cups in the reverse? Yep, there's the major arcana for Virgo. The Hermit. It's here in the reverse. You could be telling me that you just want to be left the hell alone. You could be telling me that you just like, back the hell up. You could be telling me that you disappeared. Like, people asking, where's Virgo? Why you not answering my phone calls? I texted you 2 days ago, Virgo. You still ain't replied. You could be telling me that you're ignoring. I mean, what? Why do I get the impression that people have come to, like, they've become accustomed to you just always being available. And now that you're not, people are like, well, what? WTF? What's going on, Virgo? But not in a way like they care. They just like, man, I need you. It's weird. It's weird. Virgo has withdrawn. Virgo has left the building, okay? I don't know. It's not funny, but it is when I think about, like, what else can you do? You could be withdrawn and you're sad. And you could be telling me that it feels lonely. It feels like martyrdom. It feels isolating. Or Virgo, you could be telling me that you're finding out that the people that you are so available for, they're not including you. Like, you could be finding out that everybody got together and they celebrated, but they didn't invite you. Or, I don't know. I don't know how to put that, but I mean, it's not cool. This withdrawal it's like it comes with a price, or after a price has been paid. Virgo. Yeah, listen. You could be telling me it's a group of people that broke your heart. They just disappoint the shit out of you. Like, that's martyrdom. Let's look up the definition of martyrdom. I swear, my daughter got her phone set up so weird. No, I don't want that. That's what I get for using her phone. There's a lesson here, Virgo. There's a lesson here, love. And I feel like the lesson comes with you realizing that you gotta have boundaries. Okay? Cause people will take advantage of your kindness. People will drain you of your essence when they see that you got abundance. Or that I don't like her phone. Martyrdom. The suffering or death of a person for their religious belief or another cause. So, in religious context, that would be somebody who was persecuted and killed for their faith. But I don't feel like it's that deep. It says it could refer to people who suffer affliction or hardship in protest or support of a cause. It's suffering. When someone sacrifices him or herself for a greater cause. Anyway, that's what this looks like. Why is the Ten of Swords here in the reverse? And I feel like not only do people make you feel that way, but in some essence, you could be realizing that you have to stop doing that to yourself. Does that make sense, Virgo? Because 10 Swords in reverse is self-sacrifice. Yeah. When I clarified that, I got the Eight of Swords and Justice. So the only way to get out of this situation or to make this shit right is to stand in your truth. Libra energy. Because I see it, it's either you stay stuck in this shit or you stand up for yourself. Those are your options. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because this is that the truth will set you free type of vibe. That's why the Ace of Swords is here. It's the same sword that this Justice energy is holding. So again, I strongly feel like I'm talking to a Virgo. Again, this may or may not resonate with every Virgo watching, but I am talking to a Virgo here. You just had to keep it 100 with yourself. Learning a tough love lesson. And always being there for other people. And this is the thanks you get. And this is the thanks you get. All right, Virgo. So that was the message. Like, if this message resonates with you, that was the lesson, or that is the lesson that you're learning. Damn, I forgot to look up this snake. Let me find out what's going on with this damn snake, too. What's up with this snake energy? I feel like not only are you recognizing, like, the people who are suffocating, or, you know how some snakes, they wrap around their prey and they get tighter and tighter and tighter. Not only will people take advantage of you and drain you of your essence, but I also feel like there's wisdom. We are in the year of the snake. This is still 2025, the year of the snake. So a lot of things are happening with that. We're discovering the hidden enemies in our lives, and we're also shedding, because isn't that what snakes do when they grow? If you are born in the year of the snake, you're somebody that's very wise. Wisdom is one of your it's one of your superpowers. You could be telling me that you were born in the year 1953, 1965, 77, 89. Somebody here was born in 2001. What's the snake? Yeah, this person was stopping you from moving forward. This person, you know, you could be telling me, like I said, all they want to do is complain, argue, throw darts, criticize. The Eight of Wands in reverse. There's no forward movement, no positive forward movement anyway. Yeah, there's the Four of Wands again. We saw that earlier. It's in the reverse. There's disharmony, a lack of joy in a home or in a family situation. Or this could represent this snake that something is going on with them. They're never happy. They're never satisfied. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And I just feel like you are realizing that this is a waste of your time, a waste of your energy. Stop investing in this energy. Well, you do what you want to do, Virgo. I'm just here to read the energy. You can be telling me that you've reflected and you're just like, wow, all that shit I did, all that, you know, it wasn't appreciated. It was taken for granted, as a matter of fact. What's the Eight of Wands in the reverse? For some of you, this was a relationship. This was somebody that you loved. I mean, Two of Cups could be any relationship, honestly. It doesn't always have to be an intimate one. It could be family, it could be a sibling, it could be friends. Put it however it resonates. It was good while, you know, while they were able to benefit from you. 10 Cups. You only wanted to see somebody happy, or you only wanted to see somebody win. Maybe you saw the potential in somebody if they could just be more optimistic, or if they could just change. What's this 4 of Wands in the reverse? I feel like that's not your problem. That's not your responsibility. That's not your problem. As a matter of fact, if you take on this person, like their project, or if you take this on, this is going to become a struggle with you trying to balance everything. You know, something's going to get neglected, because this, you know, this person could be overwhelmingly burdensome. I just feel like this is just like, why put yourself in that situation? I get too, Virgo, you could be telling me that you wanted to defend somebody. Maybe somebody needed you to defend them. You felt like they did, or you just didn't want to see somebody fail or fall apart. What's the 7 of Pentacles in reverse? But something tells me the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, that was a bad investment. Yeah, because I see the stress. 9 of Swords. The stress of it all, huh? Just constantly tossing and turning, never feeling restful. You could be telling me you felt restless. You felt, just in your mind, you can never find any peace. Now, that could be partly because of you making a decision to help this person, but it also could be because this person, they always complaining. I don't know why I feel like somebody here just was very critical. You know, you cook them dinner and they're just like, this shit's salty. You put too much salt in it. Or, I don't know, I'm trying my best to describe, like, somebody just not appreciating shit. Like, damn. Or like if this is a parent, you trying to help them with their trip to the hospital and they complaining because you ain't pushing the wheelchair right, or I don't know. You really had to have some tough skin with this person, because in the back of your mind, you're doing this for another cause. Maybe they just don't understand. Maybe eventually they will come to realize that you just had this unconditional love for them, but something tells me that that was a bad investment on your part, because it just, yeah, shit's one-sided. We saw this before too. It's so one-sided. It's so unfair. Yeah, and it kept happening. And it keeps happening. Sagittarian energy. Sometimes we just have to accept the fact that some people are just, they're not going to change no matter what you do. Some people, they'll take it all the way to the point where they find themselves in trouble because they never get it. That's not your problem. And if you make a decision to involve yourself in it, it's going to become a burden. Are you willing to carry somebody else's cross? And if you are, you know, this is what it feels like. It feels like martyrdom. It feels like self-sacrifice. You know what I mean? Sometimes it is what it is, right? Sometimes we do it because maybe this is a parent. But I got Sagittarian energy with this karmic cycle, this karmic wheel. Sometimes this is a parent or somebody who can't fend for themselves. I don't know. Somebody put their parent in the nursing home because of this shit. Somebody had to make the decision to say, listen, you're holding my life up here. I done tried my best, but I got to get somebody to help me help you. For somebody, that could be this situation too, but I'm sending you a lot of love, Virgo, because whatever this is, I feel like it's not easy. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you for the confirmation. If this message is resonating, don't forget to hit that like button. All right, so what else for Virgo? Yeah, I feel like your sacrifice isn't in vain, though, Virgo. I feel like there's a lesson, though. There's something to learn from this. Definitely something to learn from this. You know? But let's see, Virgo, you just want peace. Yeah, look at what fell out on the table. We got the wheel. It's time for change. And there's a Virgo here. You're looking at other options. You're not going to sacrifice these options that you got coming, or these opportunities that you might have. Yeah, it's like you got to be brave. You got to be confident and face your fears. You got to be fearless about this, because I feel like this is serious. This is serious, Virgo. I don't know why I just heard that. But anyway. And this is why somebody here is watching tarot. Because you need clarity. Or confirmation. Somebody here could be a tarot reader. You're just trying to understand, like, what the fuck? Listen, I can't make it up, honey. What'd that say? Clarity. Damn. It says, if you think it through and act wisely, you will come out on top. Use your mental power to navigate this path. Yeah, it's like you, oh my gosh, there's the heartbreak again. It's like you have to be logical. You can't keep coming from a loving place. Because this is what happens when you come from a loving place. You get your heart broken. Tough love, Saturn. It literally says that. The first word says tough love. Fam, I can't make this shit up. Somebody here could be dealing with a Capricorn. Tough love is necessary in order to bring back peace. It's like a parent. Sometimes you gotta tell your kid no, and I mean no. And I ain't gotta explain myself either. They'll be mad at you. Sometimes you gotta tap their little butt. They be mad, but don't they come right back? The thing about it is when you discipline your children, they love you more for that shit. Discipline is love. It shows that you give a fuck. Maybe this is the most loving thing you can do for somebody. Is to let them figure it out for themselves. Because I get the impression that there's a Virgo here, you ghosted. You like, it's a Virgo here was like, okay. I can show you better than I can tell you. Clear concise message for Virgo. I'm with you, Virgo. Virgo's my rising sign. So, shit. You get tired after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? I'm gonna beat myself up for you. Fuck out of here. We both can't go down together. Virgo. We both can't go down. That's the truth. That's the truth. Well, there's a Virgo here. You say you gotta accept it is what it is, honey. It says you will know the truth. Answers will come in time, or unnecessary questions will fall away, Virgo. Yeah, express your divine feminine energy. Yeah, and so go back to when I was saying the Empress, because the Empress came out so many times in this reading. You have so much to offer. You have so much to look forward to. You have so many creative ideas and opportunities. It's time for you to express that. It's time for you to express that. You can't let somebody overshadow your dreams. There's that Vibe Nation Tarot fake ass page again. Listen, TikTok. We already know there's fake accounts. So Vibe Nation Tarot, the fake one, just showed up in the reading. I never reach out to anybody. So if anybody's reaching out to you, just know that's a fake one. I see your ass when you show up, ho. I see it when they show up. They show up in the damn chat. Why you want to be me so bad? No, they literally stole my title. And then they show up in my damn reading. Like, I don't see that shit. If y'all see that fake ass page, report it, please. Because that hoe is so thirsty. Bitch, you can never be me. Anyway, I digress. Sorry about that, Virgo. I ain't trying to disrupt y'all reading. But that shit just, it's wild, fam. That's some wild shit. That's some wild shit, bitch. Like, are you cool? And it could be a bot, but it probably is not. But whatever. Anyway, like I was saying, it's time for you to express. It's time for you to express your creativeness. So again, you don't have time for somebody trying to cast a shadow over your light. For some of you, you got a new soulmate coming into the picture. You got somebody new here. And you're not about to neglect yourself or this new connection. It says new romance is on its way. Watch out for the signs that are leading you to your true love. It's time out for holding yourself back. Yeah, you definitely have a bright future ahead of you. It says everything is going to be fine. A bright future is ahead of you that's filled with success and abundance. Thank you, love. It's, anyway. Yeah, there's the devil again. There's the devil again. We've seen it so many times in this reading. It says release yourself from the devil's grip. You are more powerful than your own inner shadow. For some of you, this is shadow work. You know how we kept seeing the moon in this reading? You could be telling me that this is shadow work for you. You've been going through a shadow period. And this is where you've come to this acceptance that you just got to let something go. It's just not, Yeah, it's a... There's a Virgo here. When I tell you, you keeping your moves hidden. You keeping your moves hidden, Virgo. It says a sly and subtle approach is needed. Move in silence and don't reveal anything until you're ready. Because you got this snake. You got this snake in the midst, fam. And I feel like if this person is not literally just like siphoning you of your energy, they could be stealing your ideas. They could literally be stealing from you, stealing your energy and your essence. So, yeah. Something about a Pisces. Something about a Pisces here for a Virgo. You could be telling me somebody is a great pretender. They're a great actor. They love to lie. Give you false hope. That's not going to be for every Virgo, but... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I done dropped some damn cards, child. Yeah, you seeing somebody's true colors. You're seeing somebody's true colors, fam. Damn. I'll get that later. But anyway, let's get some more oracle messages for Virgo. Clear and concise message. This situation has really created an opportunity for you to reflect and understand more of yourself. Understanding more of yourself. Yeah. Yeah. There's Virgo here. You've evolved. You are evolving. Told you. The year of the snake, baby. The year of the snake ain't come to play with us. How many of you feel like you shed some old unnecessary parts of yourself that you no longer need to hold on to? So there's a Virgo here. You have a bright future ahead of you. I'm getting destiny. Somebody here could be named Destiny. The future is in the palm of your hand. Somebody here is a palm reader, or you've had your palm read. There's unlimited potential. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got time to be held back from nothing, from somebody else's whatever the hell they got going on. You ain't got time. I just saw surrender. Clear and concise message. Hope. Like I said, there is a Virgo here. You're very optimistic. You try to stay positive. Something about rainbows. Somebody here could be LGBTQ. Something like that. Somebody named Kevin, Carla, Clarissa, Evelyn, Elise, Veronica, Vivian, Rachel, Robert, Richard, Brian, Chris. Somebody here is a life path 9. You were born in September. Somebody here is a life path 2. And 6 is here again. You really do fuck with your family hard. Like, I mean, when it comes to family, you want to make sure people good. As long as they make sure you good. Right? Yeah, there's been an awakening. We got enlightenment. Enlightenment. The number 27. 9s and 6s are huge in this reading. If you are life path 9, you are an enigma. You're somebody a lot of people try to figure out. They'll never figure you out. They'll never be able to figure you out. You know? They try. They try, but they never can quite figure out what makes you tick. Let's get one more for Virgo. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that like button if this message resonates. Virgo, I'm sending you guys a lot of love, like I said, because I know this is just messed up. It's just messed up. But, like I said, there's lessons to be learned. Yeah, look. Time to move on, boo. Look at this shit, Virgo. See what I'm saying? She crying so hard, her mascara running. There's another 9, the number 36. I don't know if y'all can see that. Probably not. But time to move on, and then we got big changes. Look how happy she is by herself. I feel like I want to leave this just like this. Somebody could be 39, somebody could be 36. Even this was a 36, the cross. I'm telling you, 9s and 6s were very heavy in this reading. Time to move on. Without trying to minimize the importance of your relationships, sometimes the moment has come when you need to move on from certain people to grow. Especially if someone is making you feel unwanted and sees nothing wrong in their toxic behavior. That is a clear cue for you to make an exit. You must likely already, you most likely already intuitively know when the time to move on has come. You have been thinking about it, but are fearful that once it's gone, you might regret your decision afterward. These are the moments in which you must remind yourself that life is full of abundance. When one thing comes to an end, the opportunity for something else to blossom into magic arises. Fear of regretting moving on from someone you know doesn't fully resonate or serve you is unnecessary at this point in time. When you leave a toxic connection, a healthy one will swoop in and take its place. Let me repeat that for the Virgo in the back didn't hear that. When you leave a toxic connection, a healthy one will swoop in and take its place. When you allow items you no longer need to find new homes, you will be left with only what serves you and enriches your life. Moving on creates room for old gems you already possess to shine and new fortunes to find their way into your life. Wow. If that didn't resonate, and all I did was split the deck. Right underneath that, we got create and progress. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Virgo. You got a bright future ahead of you. Somebody here is an artist, a makeup artist. You love to put things together. And then what's this big changes? Because I see big changes here too. Virgo. There's a saying that goes along the lines of, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you always got. Significant changes are good because big changes are opportunities. It's almost as though the soil is being turned over and you can restart on fresh, nutrient-rich earth. Embrace the changes and know that they are for the highest good. Your guides are with you every step of the way as they support you in changing times. Trust that you are equipped for whatever life decides to throw at you. And who knows, your big changes might astonish you in the best ways possible. Like being able to live in your dream home, or receiving the opportunity to move to another country. Finally achieving the financial and professional stability that you've been craving. The list is endless. So get excited in a good way. A new chapter in life awaits you. I love that. I love that, Virgo. Yeah, look, right underneath that is a leap of faith. All you got to do is trust the process. Be fearless. It's time to move forward. That's what I'm saying. So, again, please be aware of the fake pages. I don't know if Vibe Nation Tarot, the imposter, is still here. But if anybody reaches out to you, you'll know that that's not me. I never reach out to anyone for any reason. So be careful, fam, because it's scam season. You know people are desperate for money. I would never beg for money. However, TikTok, if you guys are willing and wanting, I will do paid readings after this is over. But this is the message that I have for you, Virgo. I hope this message brought you clarity and confirmation to your situation, okay? Because, yeah. I feel like that's what you were looking for. I feel like that's why you're tuning in to these readings. You're trying to figure out, like, why? Why are these people not reciprocating? It's because you're a martyr. You're too much of a martyr, boo. Thank you for the gift. You gotta fall back and let people figure their own shit out. I know you care and you love these people, but not to your own detriment. Not to the point where you sacrifice yourself. Okay? So that's what I have for you. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I would love to have you over here. Thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed to my channel. But this is where I am going to go ahead and end this reading, Virgo. Y'all take care. Peace.